Hadley, and this is Hadley Unwritten, where we talk about books, life, and the messy chapters in between. Today, we're going to be talking about Reckless, because I finally finished it. I got it for my birthday a couple days ago, and I'm so excited about it. And then actually yesterday, friends came over, and they gave me Fearless as well, which is awesome, because now I have the full Powerless series, so I'm so excited for it. But yes, I finished Reckless, and today we're going to be covering my thoughts on it, because I have some. At the start, I thought it was kind of slow, because, they weren't together, obviously, and so there was not a lot of fun banter at the start, so, the first few chapters, I was kind of like, am I going to like this as much? Because if you remember, I gave Powerless 6 stars, because it was awesome. And, yeah, so it was really slow at the start. But the first chapter of Kai, he says, happy birthday, A. And at first I thought he was talking about Adina, but that doesn't make sense. Because, why would he talk about Adina? But it makes more sense later in the book. But I won't give any spoilers. And then Peyton's first chapter, just the first few lines is kind of, it's not funny, but it is kind of humorous a little bit. My blood is only useful if it can manage to stay inside my body. My mind is only useful if it can manage to not get lost. My heart is only useful if it can manage not to get broken. Well, it seems I become utterly useless then. Also, we get chapters from Kit's POV in this book, and one of his chapters had a beautiful, sad ending. I actually feel so sorry for him, because, obviously their father wasn't a good one, but because their father died, he is suffering, and in the strangest way possible. And I just feel so sorry for him. He's the type of broken person that you just want to feel better, Anyways, but he says in his chapter, I think about her more than I should. Write about her when my thoughts can no longer contain her. Pore over every detail of our short, shared existence, every deliberately deceptive word, the persistence of her playing with me, father and his subtle encouragement to spend more time with her, the feelings Kai is fighting while hunting her down. The flood of thoughts has me pulling a relatively clean sheet of parchment from beneath its marred brothers and sisters. And then she's spilling onto the page again, a variation of words I've strung together before, a ballad of betrayal, a sonnet of sorrow. I'm tired of writing from the villain's perspective. It's just you can tell he's broken, and you don't want him to be broken, right? So I just feel so sorry for him in that sense. And then also, you remember in Powerless how the king scarred her all the way down her neck and jaw right to where her heart is, and then he branded her with an O. Well, Kai found the O, and the whole book he was like, you killed my father for no reason, and he was like, well, he actually attacked me first, and he was like, no, you killed her for no reason. But then he sees the brand, and oh my gosh, I was waiting the whole book for him to see it, because I knew he was gonna have a Kai reaction. I really liked that as well when he saw her brand. It was just generally a good book, Lauren Roberts has a way of making reading it so fast. I don't know if it's the writing is very poetic, but it's not lyrical and hard to read like Dance of Thieves, or Lord of the Rings for that matter. I'm struggling with that one so much. Anyways, so easy to read and so quick to read as well, because I finished this in 2 days. And Powerless, I finished, I think overall it was 3 or 4 days. It was just so easy to read. I love her writing style. I just love her writing in general. I read Powerful as well, and that was the saddest thing I've ever read, by the way. So good, though. So good. Anyways, back to Reckless. Reckless, it was a good book. It wasn't as good as Powerless, I don't think, because, I don't know, I just didn't really like it that much. But the plot twist at the end, holy bananas. So yeah, I'd say 5 stars, because it was still really good, and yeah, but, not 6 stars, because I'm not going absolutely bonkers over it like I did for Powerless. What was that accent? Anyways, now we're gonna be moving on to Fearless, and I'm so excited for this book. Look how thick it is, though. It's like 600 pages or something, and the cover is beautiful. And on the back it says "Forever My Undoing." But me and my sister have a bet going about who's gonna die, because we both think somebody's gonna die in this book. She thinks it's Kit, but I think it's Kai. And whoever is right gets the other one to make popcorn for them. So that'll be fun to find out. I'm going to be doing a reading vlog for Fearless, so stay tuned for that. And that's all for this video. See you guys in the next chapter, or rather next book, because we're reading Fearless.